Montego Bay is getting a vertical upgrade. Two towering giants, the Pinnacle and Moon Palace, are rising fast, and they're set to change the face of Jamaica's skyline forever. But how do they compare in construction? Which one will actually be taller? And how do they stack up against Kingston's own skyscraper icons? Let's start with the basics. The Pinnacle is a luxury residential high-rise under construction in Montego Bay. It's expected to reach 28 floors. But what sets it apart is the floor-to-ceiling height, an impressive 12 to 14 feet per floor. That's significantly taller than your average residential building. Now, let's look at Moon Palace, another massive development in Montego Bay. It's planned to be 30 stories high, which technically makes it taller on paper. But here's the twist: its ceiling height hasn't been confirmed. If it follows the standard 8–9 foot range, it could actually be shorter in real height than the Pinnacle. To really appreciate how big these new towers are, let's take a look at Jamaica's tallest current buildings. Kingston's Roger stands at around 20 floors and uses the standard 8–9 foot ceiling height. That means it reaches approximately 180 feet, give or take. The Pinnacle is clearly going for premium residential living, with spacious interiors, luxury finishes, and a commanding view of Montego Bay. High ceilings mean more natural light, better airflow, and that ultra-luxurious feel. Moon Palace, on the other hand, appears to be more aligned with the resort or mixed-use model, and while it's taller in floor count, the focus might be more on capacity than ceiling grandeur. So while both skyscrapers are changing Montego Bay's skyline, they're doing it in very different ways, one aiming for height and capacity, the other for elegance and vertical luxury. Now, let's delve beneath the surface literally. The foundation techniques for these skyscrapers are as impressive as their designs. Now, let's dig deeper literally. The foundations of these towers are just as important as their appearance above ground. The Pinnacle uses hydraulic pile driving, a cleaner and quieter method where a hydraulic ram drives reinforced piles deep into the earth with precise force. On the other hand, Moon Palace is using diesel-driven pile hammers, a more traditional technique that uses combustion to lift and drop a heavy weight onto the pile. It's powerful and proven, though louder and more vibration-heavy. In countries like Jamaica, Japan, and even parts of the US like Miami, strong foundations aren't optional, they're a necessity. These areas face a combination of hurricanes with powerful winds and flooding, seismic activity with occasional earthquakes, coastal soil, which can be loose and unstable. Using advanced piling methods like those seen in the Pinnacle helps anchor the structure deep into solid bedrock, reducing the risk of movement, sinking, or collapse during a disaster. Despite their differences, both Moon Palace and the Pinnacle aim for the same goal: durability, safety, and longevity. They represent the future of construction in Jamaica, where builders are thinking beyond the surface and planning for the island's long-term resilience. Jamaica's skyline is changing forever, and it's being built from the ground up with precision and purpose in this new race for the sky. It's not just about who gets higher, it's about who builds smarter. Which building do you think is better engineered, the Pinnacle with its hydraulic precision, or Moon Palace with diesel-driven force? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more construction updates from the Caribbean and beyond.